I return a day late. My bad. Okay, we here. Oh yeah, I should probably put the music back on for El Gato. Excellent. You can hear nature. This is ridiculous. I said I was gonna continue the game yesterday. I got home from work and I looked at my room and was just like, I need to rearrange the entire thing again. But it does actually give me more space. Maybe I just needed a change, just a little tweak. I've been looking at so many, like, I guess YouTube or Pinterest boards of very cute, very kawaii, very pink, very pastel, very soft looking rooms, which it would be nice if I could turn this into something like that. 'Cause, I mean, yeah, I have decorations, but it still feels very cluttered. Cluttered as my stream is described as. But I would like to make a change, because right now, yeah, it feels personable and I have all my things. I mean, I have Pokemon cards over there. I have freaking a Kagome card and a Kikyo card and a Naruto card. I mean, I have this, but still, I would like to decorate it so it actually looks aesthetic instead of messy. But anyways, try get to the pacifist route and then try to get the rest of the routes because I have to go to work sadly tonight, so I should probably use my time wisely and not get distracted again, because big old family eaty, Friendsgiving, Turkey Day, Thanksgiving holiday extravaganza begins, so I like to play the games and have my free time before I had to be busy again. So let us begin! Because what was it? We just restarted a new save from the weird bridge time machine. We didn't snuff out Dilly. We didn't snuff out Pax or Sekti. And we didn't help the teddy bear out. We decided not to assist him. Anything else? Oh yeah, we didn't snuff out Tiffany. And now, we just got on the train. That's what was happening. So we need to change events here because the quill.
Circumstances at the tower grounds. We will be skipping all stops from here to the central station.
I'll tweak that just a little bit more because the voice is actually kind of loud.
Leto Station and Suha Bridge. Have a wonderful day and remember to keep those validation stickers visible.
It's kind of fucked up too that they have stickers because they require a label to identify it. I wonder if you could just sit here. Well, I'll do that on another playthrough. Let me proceed through the train and see what's going on. I'll go talk to some...
Good morning, Forgotlings.
Oh, so
please
I just
state your
do that
destination and the
automatically.
purpose of your journey.
I just finished a night shift at the workshop. I'm going home.
I've been reassigned to town. Bonku is tightening security.
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
I just realized you actually saw the quill right before you started talking to them and he started walking away. So I could just skip ahead and not even talk to them, okay? Oh, what if I do that? Well... that would keep that closed. So I could actually do that and that might change events for later. I should have let myself out first before I did that. But curious, that's something to keep a note of. I'm so freaking happy that Underwater Boat showed me this game. I'm having a blast. I like the puzzles, even though I'm doing them terribly, but it's fun. And I don't need to talk to them.
Pardon
But Blanky
me.
is an
Are
automatic
you the
event.
enforcer?
Do you have something to report, Gatling?
How are you, my dear?
I'm fine. Do I know you?
I don't know. Do you?
We do
Have
know
you noticed anything suspicious on the train today?
I'm afraid I haven't.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I should really carry on with my search.
Of course. It was good to see you, Anne.
So I should be able. Oh, I think I keep forgetting to switch it. So, was it Quill won't be able to go in here because I locked the door? Now I don't know what's gonna happen if that affects the story whatsoever. Hey, there he is.
Hey, for Gatling! Stop it right there!
So what's gonna happen? Hey. The door's closed. I literally closed the door. How do you get in there? I guess just automatic thing, the game assumed I wouldn't do that. So I guess we'll just open the door after you somehow got in.
Gotcha!
Of
Please
course.
show mercy, Madam Enforcer.
And this time, we don't want him to go to the plant because he'll end up dying. So, why'd you run? Well, I already asked that, so show me your papers.
Let me see your validation sticker, Gatling.
My validation sticker was stolen by the rebels, but I'm on your side. Yep, one of Master Bonku's favourites. See, here's my pre-approved ticket to the Ether Bridge.
An Ether Bridge ticket? What? We haven't even printed those yet.
Oop.
Wait, you made it yourself.
I most certainly did not.
Yes, you did. You're a Quill. You can make any document you want. Clever. You're a forger.
That's right. You're right, I'm just a forger.
Selling fake Ether Bridge tickets. That's a serious offense.
Not as serious as being a rebel, I take it? I may have sold a few homemade Ether Bridge tickets, but I was merely trying to bring some hope to the Forgotlings who have.
But he sold them. I mean, I don't know if that story is even true about the pre-approved tickets or if that was just something he made on the fly. But still, he sold it. He sold something that had no value to these people. He took money from them. That's the big problem. He gave him just a piece of paper that says, oh, you might go, you might not. Ah.
I should distill you on the spot, but I don't have time for small fish.
I'm a Quill.
And we have to do it because this way he doesn't die.
You're lucky I'm in such a hurry. Consider this a warning. Next offense, and it's straight to the plant.
Yes, Madam Enforcer. Thank you, Madam Enforcer. I'm turning my life around this very instant.
No words? Oh. I caught a Quill Forgotling selling forged Ether Bridge tickets on the train. He swears he's not a rebel, but I'm not sure. In any case, he's a criminal. Ether Bridge tickets are those who have proven themselves loyal to Master Bonku, and even they haven't started receiving them yet. This forger's undermining law and order in the realm. Dastardly. The feck is in my eye. What the feck? Every 2 seconds, I'm itchy for something. The body. Stop. Alright, the report stuff. Wait, do I have all my reports still? Oh. So I kept all of them. Okay, so I get to see the difference. Cool. Kind of ominous to read this from the two different Anns she could be. Of the distilling one, where she will just be like, she couldn't risk it and had to distill him for the sake of the realm. But then this one, she goes, I can remember and he deserves an opportunity to atone for his crimes. So it's significantly different, the tone and the choice of words, how she acts when she kills them or spares them. Okay, anyways, with this magical quill, who could somehow go through the door. But let's just leave that, and we need to go talk to the bowling ball that's going to cause the train problems. Yep, there he goes. They're already wrecking around.
You can't let him ride the brakes! We're gonna crash!
My orders are to make sure the enforcer doesn't reach the central station.
My orders are to make sure she does!
And there she is, the enforcer!
Hey!
Oh.
Get down!
That line makes sense now. Because I was so confused when both of them said my orders and my orders. So really one's working for Bulb, the other's working for Faye. Oh. Interesting. Though it seems Bulb was a little bit more successful in his plans, technically, since he was able to destroy a train nearly. I mean, Fig was just kind of coincidence. We were able to get to him in time. Okay, anyways, continue with it.
We have to jump.
Are you crazy?
We stay here.
Can I actually skip dialogue? I mean, if it's gonna be the same.
It's still...
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so I can fast forward. That is very helpful because some of this is gonna repeat itself. And just move in again. We don't need to hear his dialogue. What's
Madam
one?
Enforcer, am I happy to see...
2 rebels have dismantled the brakes and jumped up.
That's horrible. The central station is the end of the...
There must
The emergency brakes are in the engine room. Just...
leave.
Surprising. Even with the fast forward, it still moved the voice nicely. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, let's go out there. Oh wait, I need to go down, don't I? Forgot where I need to go. Oh, we need to go to this one. Wait, don't I? Where am I going? Oh, because they locked the door. Right. I actually forgot there was something to do this for. Okay, button? Get here, and then we need to mess with those little pins.
These are the emergency brakes.
Yes, fascinating.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't know how to use them. They're...
Useless. I shouldn't say useless, I should just stick with this.
Don't worry.
Okay. So, do I need to mess with this?
I don't...
Stop talking.
She's being so mad. Okay. So we need to fiddle with this. We need to go for the ones in the back first. Okay. Start from the back to the front. Come on. I forget. Click. Okay. And then I need to do this one. Click.
I remember. That engine
Okay,
is...
come on. Don't chat with me right now, dude. I have business to attend to. I guess we'll do that, and then I'll go here. So hopefully I have enough time.
They told me that
Okay,
the brake
come on.
pin has to be pushed
Come on.
through all. Oh,
Yes.
you can manually pump the brakes down. Yes, pump it, Enforcer.
Come on. Click it. Hurry up before it does. Oh my
Did
gosh.
it?
Oh,
Why
I
are we
did it?
stopping?
We're going too fast. Oh, the brakes are overheating.
What is gonna happen?
I've got it. I've got
Oh,
it.
right. I need to break the
What?
engine still. I just played this and I
I
can't
raise the
remember.
pistons and close the vent hood, I have to remove the retaining pin from the outside. Ah, remember me as a hero.
Is that anything new? Did he even do anything? I mean, it looked like he took something away. Oh, he opened it at least. Oh wait, no, I need to go down there. I don't remember what I'm doing. Okay, we need to fiddle with some things. I believe that's the right one, and then I need to put you in there, and then I need to do this. I believe. I'm sure I'll figure this out. Come on. So they start to get red. Okay. Come on, me. I know what to do in this case. Okay, they're here. I need to put stuff in that. I must have to do it 3 times. Is that the thing? I think so. Possibly. Yeah, that looks right. It's kind of flashing reddish, maybe. Okay. I would like to leave the screen, please. Yeah, I need to go get some more. Whoops. Yep. We tried to do it correctly. Didn't quite do it. Just go collect that. Ah. Oop. There we go. Okay, let's try to do this correctly now. I forget what he said we needed to do. Is this what I need to do? Oh, this is what I need to do. It's right there. Yay, we're just going properly. It's so funny. Keep this. wonder if you can. It's a dark thing, but I'm thinking for the bad route, if you have to take out like every
Inspector!
person.
Another train has arrived!
I'm busy. Keep everyone on board.
Hey, Amp, meet again.
Whoa! The Enforcer! You stopped the runaway train!
Stop shouting. Focus.
I mean, he's an
Apologies,
Amp.
Madam Enforcer. Deputy Amp, at your service.
Where's that? What situation? Let's ask about that.
Another train arrived before.
It's downstairs on track 4.
I'll go.
If you need anything, I'll be at the transfer pump. The rebels blew it up this morning.
Remember what I.
Yes, ma'am!
Oh, I had to deal with that stupid puzzle with the wig thing again. No. Ugh, I need to try. It's not that bad.
Give me a freshly ground coffee from a rebel grinder. I'm on it, sir. I just need to finish over here.
That was a really weird comment. Could be freshly ground coffee from the rebels. Okay. Some funny dialogue. I think I just go this way. Yeah. Okay, he'll be in here. I talk to him, get through the little script. Well. Oh. You just totally ignore me. Okay, we'll go elsewhere then. I don't need to go up the stairs yet. I think Plum Bum's over here.
What's behind that door?
Grr.
I'm the enforcer. Right. What's behind that door? I'm the enforcer. Step aside. Right.
Do you wonder if you could snuff him out, just go behind the door and take care of the problem ahead of time? But we're not doing that right now. Just a question.
Blitz, you dimwit. Make yourself useful. I am. I found some scratch marks over here. I just need to take a photo. Don't talk back. Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. I can have you working at the plant by tomorrow.
You searched this place for evidence?
I did. I mean, I searched it pretty good.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna take a look.
And I don't think we're gonna get Amp in trouble. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try and be nice to everyone in this route, being the pacifist. Oh, do I need to jump? But oh, I need to go down the ladder, right? Okay, we have this, we have that, so I should pick you up. And then I need to pull you. Come on, click it. Thank you. Okay, and then we'll do something over here. Footprints. Alright, I can go from there, put something in there. And then I have to take that one. Okay. This puzzle makes more sense now. Okay. And switch. There we go. And then I need to switch that over. Perfect. Then put it in there. And if I go over the edge, I should be able to jump over there. Ah. Okay, put it back in there. Oh right, I needed to open first. I forgot about that. Can't I just take it from this? There we go. That should make it open now. There we go. And then we'll jump over to the side. No, I said jump. But yeah. Do I have to really go pick it up? I guess I do. Drop down. Let's go look at that. Okay. We have the little funny wig. Then I need to go right back up there. Well, this took a lot less time than the puzzle before, so... Kinda sad that it took me a long time to figure it out, but... At least I figured it out, for the most part, on my own. I mean, I did have help time and again. Let's leave this area. Heck. Let me try that again and not drop off the edge. Oh, that was embarrassing. Okay, put the little... Well, you can't really even call it anima because it's literally just soul juice or soul spirit or spirit. It's literally the forgotlings, the very essence of life. Okay, get up there, please, before I fall again. And let's leave the area. What? Oh, and we're right outside the building. And I need to go find some anima. Because I need more energy.
I found a wig.
Oh no! I must have overlooked it. Please don't tell Magnum.
You're not making a good impression, Deputy.
Well, he did a pretty good job. I mean, I don't think he would have been able to get over there. Unless he's able to hold on to things. I don't know. Oh wait. Couldn't I just gone... Yeah, that would have been a lot faster to do. Come on, we need to go hurry up with the story plots. And go up here. Now will you acknowledge me? Thank you.
In the middle of a... Madam Enforcer, you're here.
What's the status? Yes, I'm here. Feel like All Might. I am here.
Yes, Chief Inspector Magnum, I'm here. Please update me on...
You know my name. The Enforcer's here.
And I'm in a hurry.
So, I'm
Inspe-
bet you took down a few of them, didn't you?
The Arca is...
Exactly. It's a weapon. Your weapon.
Too many? Status report.
Give me a status report right now. I don't...
You think I'm wasting your time? You're right, of course, Madam Enforcer. We'd better waste rebels instead of time.
Anything...
Yeah, during the attack this morning, I heard...
Big. Doesn't ring...
Who knows how those rebels organize them?
At least we have a name to go...
I've got
A surprise?
I personally arrested one of them.
You're sure?
I can...
I need to...
I already tried, but I'm sure he'll talk to the great...
I think I found...
Now this is real police work. I hope you're taking note.
In the ventilation...
Did Empire...
So I could ignore the wig, but then how would the conversation go? Not important. Deputy missed it. No. I'm gonna say this.
I don't care if he did.
I will. Slup.
I want to question...
In the basement. Sergeant Pl...
I w-
I'll finish up...
Ow. Sorry, my hand is itchy because, I don't know, the mysterious skin issues I'm having just like to pop up mysteriously on my hand and then presto changeo disappear and then just leave my hands itchy. Ah! Okay, anyways. Let's go to the rebel! And we're going to talk to him civilized again. We're not going to distill him or anything. Because we're not on the evil route yet. We're still trying to do good. Move it, Plum Bum.
I'm apparently supposed to tell you... Cobra, you big brute.
Plum Bum no trust girl creature.
Why exactly? Oh.
Your gas station here refuses to move. I told him Cobra.
She's the enforcer.
I just realized he's on like a wheelie chair. But that makes no sense. Because the gas pump itself doesn't come with wheels. I guess they just wanted it to be styled with wheels. Okay. I don't know, that's something I just realized playing the game twice and be like, oh, how come he's on a little cart?
Obese brick, move!
Magnum here. Now Plum Bum move for endorser.
Enforcer. I'm terribly sorry about this. Go ahead.
Oh, little Magnum. He's just a fan. Okay, now, hurry up. Because then we have to go through the theater area, which will do better. Oh, gotta have to do the mirror.
When I heard about the runaway train, I feared the worst.
I took care of it, but I had to improvise.
Good. I've always admired your ability to do so.
Chief Inspector Magnum caught a rebel. I'm on my way to interrogate him.
Splendid. We need all the information we can get.
I'll do my best, Master.
Use any means necessary to make him talk.
A little scary how you just tilted your head and you're like, deaf? Any means? I understand. Any means?
Any means, Master?
Any means. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Master.
Good. I'll leave you to it.
We just complied with it so easily. Oh. I was like, why can't I move?
It'll be a great honor to get to see you work, Madam Enforcer. I've probably been too...
I'll see.
Oh, you can't even reach him from here. Interesting.
Are you ready to talk?
I'm always open for a chat.
You know who I am?
You're the enforcer. Oh,
I haven't finished my coffee yet. I should do that before I forget. But yes, we're doing the nice talking.
No need to be scared. I just want...
Your reputation as a soul...
Why are you...
You've got to be kidding. Why should I tell you? You've polluted...
I'm done. Why are you doing
Why
this?
are you defending the rebels? They're in...
When Forgotlings arrive from the ether, they are set...
All this rebel activity is orchestrated...
We're decentralized anarchists. Free...
Found a wig. I know about Fig. I guess the wig thing wouldn't really help me. Fig seems like he had better information.
You have a leader.
Dude.
His name is...
Fine. Yeah.
He also sleeps nowhere.
Oh, I have more than just a name. We searched the train...
Oh, I'm crystal...
A wit.
I see. You've got a...
Fig is later, not sure.
Fig is the rebel leader.
I can't wait.
The ventilation system was your escape route. Fig went first, but the cap...
If I'd known you were such a good detective...
I knew it!
I have no idea...
I can protect you. You can confide in me. Confide?
It's all right. You don't have to betray your friends. Just explain that...
It's a struggle, but...
Someone's
You got it backwards. And that's...
You still call them friends?
Couldn't tell you even if I wanted to.
This is the nice answer.
You've never been to the sanctuary.
I didn't find that.
Where did they...
I'm not betraying my...
Hard. Yeah.
I know how hard this must be for you. But we both want to see this conflict...
How...
All I need is...
Mr. Fig, as many call him.
Okay, so
yeah,
we did
the
it
entrance is in there.
Cordial way, if anything. Thank you.
You did the right thing.
Listen, look for Fig.
If I can talk some sense into Fig...
Good luck.
Okay, so we did better. I didn't answer too aggressively in every answer. That should... I don't know if that helps me. Okay, and then we're gonna go through the little scene.
That was masterful work in there.
Thank you, Chief Inspector.
Maybe I should come with you.
That won't...
Oh, of course. Now...
Oh, he really wanted to go on an adventure with you.
Master, I'm headed to the old theater. It's connected to the rebels somehow.
Excellent. Soon the rebels will have no place left to hide.
Master, can I ask, why can't the rebels see we're doing our best to help them?
Do not take everything Forgotlings say at face value. Our home is the ether. You and I, Anne, with our own kin. Forgotlings are only things. The rebels might try to manipulate you into thinking otherwise, but don't be fooled. Now, you better get going. The theater is in the upper streets. That district may not be safe anymore. Be careful, Anne.
I will.
See you soon. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, Magnum. He's just so happy to see Anne. He's like, "Ee!" He's the #1 fan of Anne. Okay, so upper streets. We'll do this a little bit better. I won't have to run around as much. And we don't distill the boot there. I think that's the only other major choice we have to deal with. There's that.
They were certainly in a hurry.
They're nervous. Master Bonku is tightening security.
Is that a problem? As he should?
Do you have a problem with the way Master Bonku and I handled the rebel attacks?
No disrespect intended, Miss Enforcer. You know best.
That's right.
The mood in town has changed. Some Forgotlings stay indoors. Others take it to the streets.
Let them. I have to get to the theater.
The town may not be the way you remember it.
I have the Arca.
All I mean is, it's amazing there. But I'm sure you'll find your way to the theater without trouble.
I do wonder if I need to go visit Miss Hugh, or if that's just something optional.
I heard the enforcers in town. That's what you mean. I'm getting out while I still have my anima. Relax. She's not as bad as they say, you know.
Because I get a picture. Well, I should go see Hugh, Mrs. Hugh. Because maybe it's important for the pacifist roots.
You have to admit that the rebels are causing a lot of trouble. That's the only way to make Bonko listen. What other ways have they tried? The Ether Bridge will work. It's not gonna work. Oh, but Daisy's contraption would. Daisy was a wackadoodle now, but she was also brilliant. And see what happens to brilliant Forgotlings under Bonko's regime. They disappear. Oh, maybe she moved away because she disagreed with the system. That's just bad. Anyway, I gotta go. Lucid Street is a mess today, and I'm on duty. See you.
Huh.
Take care.
I didn't really listen to that conversation last time, but they mentioned about Daisy, who had the crazy-ass rocket ship, which we never get to learn if she used the rocket ship, if she was okay. So, curious. And that she apparently worked for Bonku, but then she disappeared. Or I guess she just hauled herself up and was just working on her invention.
Oh my stars! Anne! It's really you!
Do I know you?
Oh, you don't remember me? You used to come in here with Master Bonku.
Oh, Mrs. Hugh, isn't it?
Oh, you do remember? How lovely. I would have you and Bonku pose in front of the backdrop.
Oh yeah, right, I could
have one
be
of those photos on my wall.
making the dialogue go faster. I keep forgetting I can actually do that.
I'm mostly staying here. Sometimes my...
It's because of the rebels? No, sorry for not visiting.
I've had a lot of...
Never mind. And you're the enforcer.
Thank you.
I'm old and my leg...
Happens? Sorry?
I'm sorry.
It happens to us all.
The Ether Bridge is almost finished.
And could...
I'm in a bit of a hurry, but...
How about what...
A port...
Yes, a portrait.
am curious if you can leave without taking the portrait.
Try moving a little to the left.
Here? Where is it?
Your other left, dear.
So sorry, I was going the wrong way.
No, that's no good. Go back to the middle of the backdrop, please.
The most challenging puzzle. How to take a picture. This was always an anxious thing.
Please.
Taking pictures for school. Even though it was fun.
There. Perfect. Thank you so much, Anne. Here you go.
Don't you want to keep it?
Oh, a portrait is a mirror. You should have it.
Portrait is a mirror? I really don't have a lot of pictures of myself like actually printed on me. I have a lot of digital pictures, yeah, but not a lot of them physical copy pictures. Oh, do I need to tell you?
I just wanted to say thank you again. It was so nice seeing you.
Oh, you too, Anne. I hope you find yourself out there.
I'm sure I will.
Hopefully not crystallized this time. Okay, now let's leave and let's go down the elevator and let's go through the puzzle and get to frickin' the rest of the complicated ones. But we already got the trophy for the stairs, so we don't need to worry about that.
Hello?
Okay, so we can't go that way. I need to go down the street. Do wonder if I can go talk to the treasure dude now. So it seems like you can talk to him later.
Have let slip that construction of the Ether Bridge is nearly finished, bringing the dream of
There you are.
music boxes, tables,
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
Oh,
Thinking about treasures.
About
What do you mean?
100 validated Forgotlings
coins,
have been
drums,
promised a ticket across the
corkscrews,
bridge
mucks.
as a
It's
reward
simple,
for their
really.
loyalty.
There's so many things to...
I guess
It's a
I
little
could have
weird.
some.
The radio's playing at the same time.
Who
I
knows?
guess you're...
If you're a fellow collector, would you mind if I took a look
to
at...
join the lucky few. The rebels struck again this
Take a
week,
look.
Go right ahead.
detonating 2 bombs in the city.
Glorious. Will I find
target,
pearls, jars,
the
or
animate
fishing
transfer
poles,
pump
I
by the
wonder?
central station.
Oh, perhaps you're
The
not
rebels
all that
did try
into
to
treasure
breach the
hunting,
tower grounds, but failed
I'm
thanks
sorry,
to
that
a
was
valiant
rude.
effort by
You must
the
be
enforcer.
new to the art. Music boxes, tables...
So I
tables,
can't show him all my stuff yet.
Playing books, cups, pencils.
Mementos. I have several pieces already. Oh, now that makes sense. That blueprint was Tink. Oh. Okay. So it looks like just a few more pieces and then I'll have everything.
Paint lamps.
Swiftness of an
Crumbles
ever-vigilant hawk,
Let's
the
go back to the
enforcer
radio and... Okay, yes, we know it's not charged. Let me charge it now.
and made
Gimme.
him realize he was betting on the wrong.
There we go. Do I even need the lights? Oh wait, I do need it because I need this thing charged. Forgot. Already freaking forgot what I needed to do. And then click, click. I do have to wonder why this is considered a platformer, because for me, I honestly thought platform games were just... Wait, how do I get through? I'm a dingus. I just realized. I think I did that wrong. Oh, I wanted to go back up. That's what I needed to do. Duh, duh. There we go. Okay, and then there's the barrel. I'm not really concerned with what he says because it sounds gooberish. Do I need to talk to him?
I hear about terrors in the night. I close.
Who's there?
Hello.
The great enforcer.
One.
You're not making any
Am I content with the eye?
You ill? Be careful.
Be careful, or you'll end.
I have nothing.
How about your?
To not be.
What's your name?
They call.
Well, Hound, you.
Thank you. Now step out of my rainfall, if you would. I'm drying out.
Guess he was there just to make you question a little bit of like moral reasoning or life or what you have to lose. I guess. Who knows? Okay, let's continue with the puzzle because soon we'll see how some of our choices go. Right, I need to go this way. And then I need to go up here. Okay, my arc's not even charged.
I gotta get home. Hello?
What's going on? Why is the security point unmanned?
Oh, Miss Enforcer. When I left for work last night, this checkpoint wasn't here. And now I can't get home. I don't know what's going on the other side, but it sounds like some heated argument.
I'll go have a look at the ruckus.
What about me? I can just stay here, huh? Oh, never mind. I'll just sleep with my lava aunt.
Lava aunt. Or I'll just open the door for you right now. Oh, the mirror stays on until we take out the power. Oh, they're right there.
What is going on here?
Oh, the Enforcer, thank the Master.
No.
Yes, you.
What seems...
I have orders from Master Bonku to install a...
You can't just come into our community like that.
Like Master Bonku wants to see you eat. Oh, what?
Where's your twin shoe?
Yeah? No wonder someone forgot you.
I bet you're not even a real forgot.
Mom. No pointing fingers.
Shoo, calm down.
They started it.
We're just...
What's your...
Right.
Right.
That's right.
I'm not saying she's right. However, we...
You're not the one who'll have to...
Who can...
Be quiet.
You cannot...
She can do whatever she wants to you, and you...
Extraordinary? What does that choice even do? Let's take the mirror down. I'm talking to right. I already said this, so let's do that one.
This is an extraordinary situation.
Me too.
We all did.
I'm working hard to prevent it from happening again, and none of you are helping.
I need to do my job.
You're right, it's horrible, but this place is the last refuge we have left in the chaos.
We're all scared?
We're all scared right now, but if you want to feel safe here, we have to find a solution.
I'll never trust a shoe again, that's for sure.
Careful, or I'll wipe the floor with you.
I understand your frustration, but you're not helping.
Yeah, you're not helping.
Stop it, both of you, or so help me, I will bring you both to the plant. We need this mirror right now, but maybe we could adjust it away from where you have dinner.
I guess we could. The most important area is the street anyway.
What do you think about that?
I guess we could live with that, as long as it's temporary.
It's settled. Change the angle of the mirror, please. And when he comes down, you let him leave quietly.
Deal.
Agreed.
Finally. I can't waste any more time on this. Behave now.
Thank you, Enforcer. I assure you, we ain't rebels here. No need for mirrors.
I didn't realize we could actually compromise. Though, can I still take his power? So it's not even on. So there was an agreement. So you could just side with Shu, take the middle ground, or side with the mob. Didn't realize there was 3 options. Cool. Do I need to go up here right now? I need to go to the next area, yes. Oops. Oops. Come on. Turn. Turn. Jump. Oh. Why can't I jump off? I can't grab the ledge from there. That's weird. Up. Is...
All I know is that Bonky's trying to keep the peace, and the rebels are ruining it for everyone.
Yeah, there's nothing up here for me, so let me go to the next area.
You're doing a good job.
And we'll go up and we'll be at the theater then. Sweet. And again, that dramatic music. I'm not sure why I decided to do that, but eh. Okay. Let me position myself right here. Power this on. And I just need to do the timing. There we go. Did it. Sweet. A lot easier to do now. Cool. And let's go inside the building.
Who's that?
Sorry. Interesting. Could you actually distill them? Okay, so we're just running around other people's houses for no apparent reason. But now, we will get to the theater, and then we will meet Fig and Bulb. Oh, and then we'll deal with the first Lost Pieces puzzle. That, and do. Oh, down the stairs. I think I already checked out what was on the other side. And I didn't have to deal with the little pony this time. That was nice. Which, don't know if that makes a change or not. Alright, let's go in. I can't use the elevator because it's not even there. Tra-la-la, tra-tra-tra. Did I need to do anything there? I think. Honestly, I can't remember. Okay, oh, there's shiny up there. Do I need to actually pick it? Probably. Dum-dum. Don't mess with anything here yet. Look, Scoochie. And then we'll go up there, we'll grab the shinies. I already picked this up. Why are you presenting it to me again? Okay. Let's go upwards. I don't know, do I? Okay, so that does give you power there. That takes it away from there. Okay, that turns that on. And then I should be able to mess with it. I can't remember if this is actually a puzzle I need to do. It's red. So all green? Do I need to click anything? No, click on this. That's green. Lower streets. That looks like everything I need to do. Possibly. I can't remember what this puzzle is. Come on. Come on, Anne. And we will go to the basement. And we'll turn this on. Oh wait, no, I need to click the button first, right? Oh yeah, I think I remember what to do. Does that keep it on? Are we all good to go? I mean, it sounds like it's all good to go. I need to get some other button to work. Come on, jump. There we go. Wait, do I need to? Where does this one need to go? Ah. Be there. Move that one up there. Clicky buttons. Bippity boops. We need to go here, but where's that one need to go? Down there. Yep. And bit. Oh. Kind of helps if you put all pieces in. So I got to see the rockets. Is this just to see the rocket? Oh, was this just a lore finding area? I didn't even need to do this puzzle then? Oh, so yeah, so I didn't even need to do the puzzle because everything already opened. Well, I mean, this helped explain where Daisy went. Obviously, the rocket's still being built. But I could have just skipped here. Well, maybe there's an achievement for doing all the puzzles in the game. Who knows? Down the ladder, and we should be getting close to the theater area. There we are. And we're going to be going to the... Oh, when he manipulates our words. Which... Wait, do I need to grab something? Oh, I'm full. I'm good. Purple Pegasus.
Here comes Carousel Queen, followed by Mahogany Maggie. They're in the straightaways, and Maggie's overtaking flyer. She's passing Pegasus into the final stretch. It's Mahogany Maggie in the lead and across the finish line. Unbelievable. There you have it, Forgotling. You will not believe it. The Enforcer just walked into the studio. Yes, you heard right. This...
I do wonder if I can just ignore him and just walk on and not answer his questions.
is not a test. Hello, madam. Welcome to the show. This is certainly a surprise
so
of
this
a
is
very
just stuck, so I have to answer. I answer yes. So let's put no.
No.
mighty good indeed. We all look...
See a forest, see the ocean.
I can't believe it. The Enforcer, in her own words. And folks, it's right here on Realm Radio. Like you...
Power? Free? Power.
I like the...
There you have it, folks. I won't take any more of your time, madam. What? You're listening to Realm Radio here on RC 2020. In case you just tuned in, you're going to be sorry. You missed the Enforcer live.
I want to hear what he has to say afterwards.
And what do you think she had to say about the recent tightening of security in town?
I like the power.
You speak the truth, Madam Enforcer. You indeed speak the truth. Such tireless effort she puts into keeping us all safe. Compassion deep in her eyes, I can tell you that. Wasn't I right? You're sorry you missed?
Snuffy. He's manipulated into saying that. Wow.
It, aren't you?
Freaking dude. Can I just go through the door already? No, I can't. Oh, because it's a backdrop. It's not an actual door. Let me just hop up there, and then I need to hop up here. Oop. Did not even go to the right place. Okay, please just scooch just a little back. Look. Up. There we go, we caught it. And then just right over there. There we go. Now the actual door is there. Come on. I don't know why we have that little obstacle in our way. Kind of tedious. And then the little pretty dresses. Oh, can you actually stand in place of it? Oh, there you go. Oh, we gotta go downstairs to Scrappers. Be interesting if you could. We're not on the evil route yet, me. Good gosh. I'm just questioning how bad you could make her, because right now I can see how easy it is to make her a good person. But she's generally just following rules.
Frankly,
But still, she treats them as their things instead of beings. Can I walk?
We both know where this conversation.
Okay. Unnecessary. I didn't need to be trapped on the ladder to hear that conversation. Okay, now we gotta go to the telephone, which, what the fuck? Looking like some mystery text. C. Okay. Oh, bouquet of flowers. That's what was talking. Okay. Oh, Daisy. Oh, I understand now. That makes sense. Well, now it's reading text.
What play are you here to see?
I don't understand.
What?
I'm here.
Fig?
Oh, wait. I need a memento? Okay, then it's a diary page. Where is it? Ah, there we go. So I need to put Othello. I feel so dumb because last time I was like, oh, is it the 22/11/85 or is it the 1830? I even freaking put it alphabetically, the number, and it was so simple. I made it so complicated. Okay, let's go to O. Oh, oh, oh.
6.
Oh. Hello.
4.
And then there's gonna be
3.
that. And then here.
5. 5.
And then one last letter.
6.
Correct.
Good.
Enjoy the show.
There we go. Super uncomplicated this time.
I'll handle this. Go about your business. Enforcer, over here, please.
So they took away the music as soon as I entered.
May I ask what you're doing in a place like this?
I'm looking for a Forgotling.
Okay.
Well, nope.
This Forgotling might be dangerous.
It's a popular bar. A lot.
You know.
I sure do. So does everyone else. If you think you can throw your weight around,
Which is?
don't.
So there must be things you can do to start fights in here as well. Don't worry.
Don't worry. But if I find any...
I can respect that you've got a job to do.
'Cause, I mean, it looks like you can move the TVs, which are over here. And that seems to cause problems. And then there's the money pot upstairs you can cause problems with. Don't know why this guitar's over here unless it intentionally allows you to snuff it out. So, questionable. Oh, you have no reason, so it won't let you do it. And then there's this.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm looking for a Forgotling known as Mr. Fig, or just Fig. Have you seen him?
I call.
You,
Hey, I'm asking you a question, Forgotlings. Do you know where I can find Mr. Fig?
Rage.
See that.
Well, they're not paying attention, so let me just take their anima. Oh, I can't take their anima. 9 anima. Does this thing do anything right now?
You're blocking the screen, dummy.
Down in front. I'm looking for a Forgotling known as Mr. Fig.
Do I even need to mess with the TV thing? I should be able to get up here anyways. So I go through some piping. Unless there's another way to get up there. Oh, do I have to activate something? Oh, because I can't get up there without some kind of jump. And it looks like the pipe goes here, so that makes sense that I do have to mess with it?
Oh, now what?
Typical.
So I guess that little bag thing goes over here so you know where to go.
Piece of rubbish. I heard that.
The thing it does is over here. Doesn't look like I need to change it.
It's back on.
Oh, it's back on it. Everyone.
Where else do I need to go? Oh. Hey, there's that corkscrew. So this is how you get over here. And the belt.
I'm looking for a
Oh
Forgotling
wait, no,
who goes by the name
I
Mr.
remember.
Fig.
I went
Does
over
that ring a
here.
bell?
Don't know what you're talking about.
You shouldn't be here.
Don't know anyone called Fig. And you don't belong in these parts, little hawk.
Okay, so I did come here. Do I... Well, I guess I do need to talk to you.
I'm Sidarius, and you're the enforcer.
Wow, you see everything.
Someone's...
Where's Fig? Who? I mean, who? That's a good question.
Who?
He's...
And?
You're not looking...
I'm looking at you.
How does it feel?
See?
The ether.
I'm a human.
Right, you are. Of course. My mistake. When I don't get my anima, I stop.
If I get you a...
Oh, yes.
Let's just...
Okay, so get the drink, he'll answer the question. Not sure if I need to do that. But we'll find out. Oh wait, I can go the other way. Broken mirror. Lovely.
Enforcer, what can I get?
I'd like to get a...
Oh, cataract sent you too, huh? Look, said it? Yeah, becomes all philosophical.
I understand. He makes you think. I understand.
I can see why you're...
Forgotlings come here to forget.
I'll make sure he doesn't...
He tells me...
Well...
He wants me to pursue music. Coming here, putting crazy thoughts of Forgotlings who've got problems enough to wait.
Stick to what you know. Give yourself a chance.
Give yourself a chance.
You think so?
Me?
So...
I'll leave a drink here on the...
So that should be the only thing we need to do. I don't need to talk to the TVs. Honestly, I don't even know if I need to get the drink for Sidarius. Sidarius? Sidarius? Sidarius. Unless there's one other mechanic I'm missing. Come on, run, run. Now, answer my question.
I managed to get a drink for you. It's down at the bar. Now tell me where Fig is.
Thank you. How did you persuade Malone? Ah, I guess Master Bunku is very persuasive himself.
Fig.
Right. Sorry. Listen carefully. Over by the movie
Anima
lounge,
pipe?
there's a decommissioned anima pipe. That pipe leads into an office where Mr. Fig is having a meeting tonight. The pipe is quite high up, but I'm sure you can reach it.
Oh.
Thanks.
See you around.
So I didn't even need to talk to him. It's literally pipe I need to climb through. Right. Totally forgot. Oh. Whoops.
I'm willing to overlook your obvious abuse of anima if you tell me where Mr. Fig is.
Mr. Fig?
Figs. They're like vegetables.
Nah. Why do we even...
This is... That lever over there. What is it to...
It takes us up.
Yeah. But the Forgotlings at the...
But it's all good. We like it.
So I guess I shouldn't mess with it since I'm trying not to be bad. Next time around, I'll do that. Scroodly-doo, and then I will go across this way. Then I need to go to the movie area. Okay, walk up it. So I guess, did I even need to turn the movie thing on?
Dealer's choice
Oh,
now.
I went the wrong way. Can I jump up there? Oh, I can't. Okay. Let me just hop up here.
Hey, we're watching that.
Oh. Do I need to go across it?
Move it!
Ah.
We're watching the movie.
Oh, okay. So I didn't need to get him a drink again. Okay.
You know she's coming for you,
There
right?
they are.
She's probably on her way right now.
Just do your part.
I will, but I'm not staying around for this.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're taking an unnecessary risk. I'm done here.
Hey, Bob.
do wonder if these are somewhat timed or anything.
Anne! How nice of you to drop in. Clever move using the pipes. I must admit, I've been looking forward to meeting you, Anne. But where are my manners? My name is Mr. Fig.
I'm the enforcer, and I'm placing you under arrest, Fig.
You've got style. But, of course, I won't let you send me to the plant, and you're not using the Ark on me either.
Don't force my hand.
It seems I only have a rebel's choice. So long, Anne.
Now we gotta go run after him. That's the question. Why is this furniture not alive as well? Weird. Is it things are forgotten? Is this stuff that's just here? Meh? Do wonder. Okay, what time is it? Okay, I am still good on time. How are you almost out of storage? What do you mean, mail? Right, the books, right. I need to move them. Ooh. Okay, anyways. Let me put that away before I start looking at all my emails. Okay, what do? Jumpy jump?
Are you keeping up, Anne?
Yes, hold on.
Another name, then. Your brutal ways have earned you many lately. How about Powerhawk, Soul Snatcher, Oppressor, the Marionette?
Stop!
As you wish. Since you spend so much time on Banku's shoulder, perhaps Little Hawk is more fitting.
Well, at least it gives you dialogue to understand why the heck they even call you Hawk. I mean, yeah, you get wings, but still. Being Hawk is a little random. I do wonder if this game company has made any other games. Okay, let me go through here. Oop. Oops. There we go. I missed that jump last time as well. Freaking A. Okay, come on. Up we go.
Ooh, that didn't look too good. You didn't break a wing.
Where is he?
Such simple limits in life, right? Here you go.
I mean, he is pretty helpful. And it does make this chase feel a little bit more banter, in a way.
Come on, Little Hawk. You can do better than that.
You have nowhere to run. I will bring you to justice.
I'm afraid you're the one running out of options, Little Hawk.
Keep telling yourself that.
Ask yourself, who is Banku? What does he need? How does he get it?
You can ask him yourself very soon.
You're not good with words, Little Hawk. But who needs words when they have the Arca?
So that's his way of saying you can't read? I mean, just to be sassy? Crap. How do I get back up? Oh, there's something down here. Hey! We found a new one! I see your light from my window every night. Your cathode ray renders so beautifully on your screen. When I think of you, my liquid crystals turn green. My cables clutter and my reception hisses. I hope someday you'll become my missus. Oh, what an entertaining one. I like it. Okay. But how do I leave this area? Oh, maybe through that thing? Okay, if I scoot, little. Or do I need to jump from the side? I don't know. Okay. Was I supposed to even fall? Or was this just me being bad at platformers? This way?
Watch your step, Little Hawk.
Was there a way to avoid that? I guess not. Well, if I jump up there, I should be good to go.
What will you do if you catch me? Steal me and show me off to Banku? Like a child with a drawing?
Words won't change, but you attacked validated Forgotlings.
I'll admit, there is a risk of casualties. Keeps me up at night. I was actually not in favor of this approach. It did finally get your attention, though.
How noble.
We only target machinery. How many Forgottening lives did you take on your way here?
Actually, 0.
Not a single one. Not one.
I'm impressed.
You almost destroyed a segment of the Ether Bridge. And we'd never get home.
This is your home. Have you ever lived anywhere else?
Stop talking!
Can I jump now? Okay, good. I didn't miss it this time. Let's continue running. Come on. Run, run, run. That looks like a ladder for me. But where am I gonna
man?
Stop being impatient, sir. It is a nice view right there. You get to see this giant ass tower. Like, from what we can guess, she is not 20. She's not 10. I guess she's supposed to be placed at maybe like 15 to 7? 15? Maybe she's a young adolescent. I don't know. Because we know she's more than 10. I don't think she's supposed to be 20. I don't think she's a young woman quite yet. I mean, potentially if she was gone for 20 years from the ether, I mean, her mother might just be gone at this point? I don't know. I'm theorizing.
Hold it!
We're gonna fall, aren't we? Oh.
Careful, Anne.
Ow. I was hoping I could have done something different.
I'm terribly sorry. It wasn't my intention. Are you all right?
I'll get you!
He sounds so angry. And he's just like, oh, my bad. Did not mean to break your spine almost. Now we have to deal with the stupid little pieces. Ah, yes. These nuisance things. Can I grab that? Oh, it's right outside. Can I grab it now? No. Okay, so timing. Can't touch me. Crawly crawl, and then this little stupid area too. Oh, there's Bulb. No, not Fig. Bulb. Kinda dark in here. Heart's not charged. Let's move it up here for now. Oh wait, I should probably take it because I need it to jump. Duh. Spring forth. Oop. Not quite what I needed. There we go. It's freaking quiet in this area. Can I continue? Oh, you're nearby now. Do I need to click that button first? Ooh, with that. Oh, so I can't do anything up here. Ooh, what is on my face? Get off me. Okay, touching stuff. So they're on both sides. I just need to move it over here. There we go. So for the lost pieces to be attracted to it, because that's literally the forgotten energy, life. And all these lost pieces are somehow trying to find themselves? Curious. There's a lot of speculation of just like the overworld plot that can be taken from just this small game. Was that something I need to do? Oh, to keep those... No? Then why did I even do that? That didn't seem like helpful. That doesn't seem very helpful. There we go. Just need to time it. There we go. Okay, that was a lot easier. Any more pieces? Just getting all suspenseful sounding now. Forget if I need to turn that on or not. Oh, so I need to pull this. Ah. Let me try that again. Yeah, I did it piss poor again. Come on. So from right here, I should be able to make that jump with this. Ah! If I don't fuck it up. Eh! I do like that it challenges me to try and do these time-based jumps. I just need to be a little bit smarter about it. I know I can do it. There you go! I figured it out. Oh, and we're gonna meet Bulb in just a few moments. So would they still come for me if I didn't have my Arca charged? And again, this might be just a planned event, and it just requires me to get attacked by them.
Begone, you pests! Get off there, I said!
Thank you. I thought they were gonna...
Follow me.
Okay, so you could still chase after them. Do I have to follow Bulb, is the question. Or can I take...
Stay in my life. Turn on the dispenser.
I guess, yeah, it doesn't look like there's any other place.
Power it now. In here.
Oh, I can't get my power
Down
back.
here.
Oh. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, so you can't take it back. Okay. Thanks, you're just gonna lead me to my little prison cell. How thoughtful. There we are. In my little prison. Just hanging out.
My fellow
But
Forgotlings, we finally caught her. The one who steals away our friends, abducts our families, and suppresses innocent Forgotlings.
dun dun
I
dun.
give you the Enforcer.
What in the realm are you doing, Bob? What do you think this is? A witch hunt?
The Enforcer is on trial for her multitude of crimes against Forgotlings.
Does the Enforcer have counsel? If not, I'll speak on her behalf.
what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you trying to do? Stop it and get me out of here.
I want to hear what she has to say.
Fine, you speak for the girl. I assume we can agree that we need to remove the Arca from her hand. Then we need to...
No.
Are you suggesting we let her keep the Arca?
I am.
You'd let her walk around with a weapon capable of distilling us all. Think of everything she's done to us.
Me?
What has she done exactly?
Where should I start? She aids Bonko in his assault on the realm.
Good
She
point.
distills Forgotlings at her pleasure. She treats us like things, and she assumes everyone wants to return to the ether.
Don't know. Everyone wants to go home. Everyone wants to go home.
Who doesn't want to go back home to the ether? That's where we belong, and Master Bunker's ether bridge will get us there.
Tell me, Anne, do you understand what the ether is? What is this
Okay.
home you talk
That
about?
home speech
We all
again.
came from the ether, and that's where we should return.
What?
What? We belong in the real...
Do you have
I...
Or perhaps you remember the stories Bonku told you. What does home...
Blah, 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 blah.
You're evading the subject, Fig. The Enforcer is a threat. Her actions speak for themselves. Let me refresh your memory. Our own loyal Dilly was first in line during our recent mission to the Tower
What?
Ground.
Dilly is alive.
Dilly had a personal encounter with the Enforcer, face to face. Indeed I did, but she let me go. She let you go? Well, she hesitated long enough for me to escape anyway. Nevertheless, she threatened you. True, but she didn't distill me.
Remember when Station Master Pax helped us escape on the train at Tower Ground Station?
Me?
The Enforcer could have distilled him when she pursued us, but didn't.
Leaving rebels at the station. Not very smart, Enforcer. And what about Heelto? He was the most skilled mission planner we've ever had, and she tortured him.
But did she distill him?
Have you spoken to him after he got back? He'll never be the same again. Remember how she manipulated that neighborhood into setting up a mirror in the streets?
Oh.
She actually made them believe it was for their own good. Well played, Enforcer. Fear. Isn't that
So that
your
was a bad
strongest
choice.
weapon?
You would know?
It's no stranger to you either, I see.
How dare you talk to me like that?
That's
Me?
right, keep pushing your lies.
I'm not dignifying that with the response.
But of course you're not.
I'd say she outsmarted us in scrappers, Bob. The way she snuck up on us.
Ha! Regardless, it's clear that the Enforcer is a threat. We need to disarm her and use the Arca against Bonku.
Okay.
Calm down! Stop it! I can't defend all of her actions, but you heard how she reacted when I asked her about the ether. She has lived here her whole life. Remember who taught her everything she knows.
What's that? Crap! Are you playing that game? No! I don't want to miss it. Please, wait. How far are you into the chapter? Hang on a moment. I swear. Just a moment. I'll be back. I swear. Yes, we're on the screen. I got distracted. Another streamer was on who was playing a game that I really want to freaking see. So at least I have it up so I can get my points. And then I can watch the VOD later. Because I really want to see how this route goes. I'm excited for it. Who is Buffett? Really now? Drama queen? I gotta go take care of the drama queen out there. I've returned again. Okay, now I can continue. Because little old lady out there was buffing, but my child here is happy and content. Hi, little munchkin. Hi, little fluffy face. You being fluffy? Okay, anyways. Stop talking. I'm not a victim.
I'm not a victim! I'm trying to sort out this mess and get us all—
We can't hold Anne responsible for what she's done while wearing the blindfold of Banku. The Enforcer is not as strong as you think.
She's a threat, and we need to
Calm down! Quiet down, please! Anne is not a human being.
Then why hasn't she—
Anne and Banku each have an Arca. The Arcas keep crystallization at bay. If we take the Arca from Anne,
you don't get to be a human, even though she is a human. Unless it's just she's a human but slash a forgotling as well.
Blanket, if you please.
Oh, there's Blanket.
Anne.
We met on the train.
Fig is right.
But yeah,
You'll
this
forget
conversation
I've never
again,
knew
yada
my
yada.
whole life, Anne. We arrived in the
Do you know where I'm from? Do you know who my mother is?
Nonsense! Think about what the Arca can do for us. So what if the Enforcer crystallizes? It's about time she gets a dose of her own medicine. We need to distill the Enforcer, and we need to do it now. Justice!
No, don't distill Anne, please.
If you all feel that removing her Arca will make you feel safe, then we remove her Arca. However, no one is getting distilled under my leadership. I want her to at least crystallize peacefully.
Perfect! If anyone wishes to shelter this freak while she's crystallizing, speak up.
Wow.
That's what I thought. Now, go get that Arca!
So would this scene change at all if I didn't? I guess the only thing changes the dialogue then. Because she still has to get the Arca removed, and then we proceed to the next scene. Oh, and we see our mother again. For some reason. Because, I mean, she pretty much was, what, days old? But then again, the human mind, how it thinks, and technically she's a forgotten now. Okay. She's starting to crystallize, and then we need to go back and talk to Fig again. Okay, let's hobble around and see what I can do right now, which isn't too much since I don't have the Arca. But I can talk to some of the Forgotlings here. I guess I need to talk to Jinx and the head.
Who goes there?
The Enforcer. The Enforcer? Let's stick with Nevermind.
It is my job to mind.
It doesn't matter.
A crystal? You do not seem that.
It was intense. So we placed the package right and run.
With the transfer box?
Yeah, and with that loose cannon out there somewhere.
How did you escape?
Well, we didn't. We went to hit the watchtower as well.
Oh yeah, right.
So we run through the construction area and I actually see it.
Okay, and I can't go into this building quite yet. I think the only place I need to go to is the memorial. Which, it is nice seeing this place when it's not destroyed. Pretty much it's rocks, a lot of green tapestry, and the crystals.
Bypass Fig and go directly to Bull. He's got something cooking.
Maybe
This way? Can I talk to the broom? Oh, so I... Okay, so I need to go this way. Which they're gonna be talking behind me, whispering. Oh, I guess they're not whispering this time. Can I move forward? Oh, Dilly's up there. I guess I could go talk to him this time.
I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
Don't worry. Not fine.
You're right. They trapped me. They took the Arca. I'll crystallize. And it's all because of...
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't have to pretend to like me. I'm the Enforcer.
I'm Jinx. You'll probably call me a rebel, but what are labels good for, right?
organize?
They bring order.
I enjoy the mess.
Sure you do. You're a rebel. We need order. We need control. We need to be civil.
Why?
You wouldn't understand.
I'm a rebel and you're the enforcer. Is that
Blah
it?
blah blah. We already heard this
No.
conversation.
Very simple.
Organization
Who
and
cares anyway?
chaos.
We change when we're faced with a...
Thanks for...
Okay, let me go talk to Dilly before we go in there. Come on. Can I walk up there?
If it isn't the enforcer.
You?
It was a long walk home. Thanks for not distilling me.
That's... alright.
Well, I shouldn't keep you. Be careful down here, though. Not all Forgotlings understand your situation.
So Dilly's actually kind of nice. Surprise. Will the coffee grinder talk to us? No, okay. Into the memorial then. Where is he?
These
There
Forgotten
we go.
died a natural death. As they reached a certain age, they just quite...
Who's messaging me?
Not.
I'm not...
Then why don't...
What?
I never wanted you
What's
to
this?
steal...
Then what?
I want to give you the... Bulb keeps the Arca.
I don't know.
I need you to distract... Afterwards, you escape and meet me on the surface.
And you'll just get the
Oh,
arc...
trash. Gotcha, gotcha.
I believe in you. Here's the plan. Bulb wants to use the Arca to attack...
How
Right.
I have a
Use
friend
the Arca. We're gonna
have
go
no time
sneak
to
in.
lose.
We're gonna become the Boxton character again. And I need to go hobble away. I do like that the rocks in this game are pretty shiny. That is a nice touch.
It's time for me to speak up. Fellow Forgotlings,
This
I see before me a group with the
Okay, so I need to go
potential to do
around. I need to find
Difficult
Quill.
times are
That's who I
ahead,
need to
sure.
find.
But we have overcome difficult times in the past. We will not let Bonku manipulate us into seeing the world through his eyes. We are not objects. We are not inferior. I'm asking you to trust me, and that's not a small thing to ask. But I assure you, I have a plan.
Oh, wait.
I will leave
Do I
you
go
for
here?
a short while very soon. But I
I
will
think.
be back. If everything goes as planned, Tables will have her. I'd like you to remember that we have a guest. Treat her with respect, just as you would any Forgotlings. Her past actions may cast a long shadow, but I stand by my words when I say
There you are.
Surprise!
You?
In the ink. I escaped.
So you did.
Let's get it on you.
Get what on me?
The disguise I made for you. You can change behind that screen.
To that. There we go.
Amazing.
Don't make fun.
No, it's even better than I imagined. Bulb won't suspect a thing.
Really?
Here's the plan. Bulb has the Arca in his house. We're gonna get it back.
How will you do that?
I will present you to Bulb as the specialist, and when we're in his house, you make sure to keep him busy. Meanwhile,
I do wonder
I
if there's
open a
going to be
window
some
so Fifth can
other
steal the Arca.
options I can do
Simple.
during this. Is there a way that Bulb would suspect us and find out? Which I need to turn that thing off because it's going to be noisy and I don't want the battery to die. There we go. You sit there and then he'll know it's me. It's stupid. Let's go with that.
It won't work.
As usual, you Forgotlings have no idea what you're doing or what's at stake.
Oh, you're just tired. I understand. Trust me, it'll work. But
So
he might recognize
crabby.
your voice, so you'd better not speak.
How can I keep Bulb busy without speaking?
Trust me, Bulb will do the talking. You just nod and shake your head. Literally.
What if I need to get your attention?
Then wave and make some kind of sound. Let's try. Can you nod? Like you're confirming what I say. Ha! Yes! Perfect! Very convincing. Now, let's have you shake your head like you're disagreeing.
Shake my head with square.
Yes, it works. Bob won't suspect a thing. Now, let's try the wave.
The wavy wave?
That's fantastic. There's an actor hidden in you, Anne. You're ready. Let's go get your Arca back.
Wait.
Yeah, that's the spirit. I'll meet you at
Because
Bolt's house.
he's here. So does he end up at the plant anyways? Because he was already here in the last playthrough. Or maybe because he gets caught up in all the destruction later that they take him there? That's a good question. Is he just someone doomed to die? Okay, can we leave? Thank you. Let's
I
go
was rather
Brixton.
pleased with Bulb's leadership.
He did get results, but I'm talking about a long-term resolution to the conflict.
Affirmative. That would be acceptable. But Fig is too liberal.
Limits equality in themselves?
I say we need discipline. Order. Bulb is the right Forgotling to provide that.
If that's what you want, only time will tell if you get it.
The leaders should work to... There you are. Ready? I'm counting on you. Keep him busy. Let's go.
I do wonder if you're able to make friends with Bulb.
Yes. Oh, Quill.
Yes,
you're
I'm the
here with
specialist.
Perfect. Come in. I don't remember seeing your friend before.
Ah, Bulb. A joker as always. Of course you recognize the great Crate Boxton. He's had key roles on several missions to the Tower Grounds. And I don't have to...
Oh, Crate Boxton. So
he doesn't talk...
Of course. Well, come with...
Keep him...
So I need to go upstairs. Come on, hobble hobble. I mean, how could you not tell with my feet? They definitely look human feety.
This, Mr. Boxton, is the plan of our next attack on the Tower Grounds. With your expertise, I'm sure we can improve it. The Watchtower has always been a problem for us, but during the last mission we sabotaged the gates. My hope is that you have information about exactly how much damage we inflicted.
Yes.
Can we walk straight through the Watchtower now?
Me? Yes? I should probably speak that just a tad. Yes?
I see. That's news to me. I'll plot that in on the plan. What about the workshop? This morning's attack revealed that the last segment of the ether bridge is kept there. Did you see anyone guarding it?
The Watchtower? No. Shake. Well, there is. Shake?
Really? No guards? That's great.
Because I mean, technically,
guess you
Tink
rely
is the only one
completely
who
on
would
the
be
Enforcer.
watching it.
We have a chance of destroying the last
Honestly,
bridge
I
segment.
do not
then.
remember if I'm
Excellent.
answering that correctly.
Any other security measures at the workshop? Mirrors, perhaps?
Yes?
Those blasted mirrors. This might be harder than I thought. Why don't you take a look at the battle plan and point out the weak spots? Let me help you just remove those glasses.
Say, Bulb, did you know that Mr. Boxton is also very well informed about anima systems and Arca theory?
Really? That's wonderful timing. I have so many questions. Let's go downstairs. Between you and me, I'm
That was just kind of like a
experimenting
test
with the
run.
Arca. I'm close to figuring out how to wield it.
Can I move, please? Come on.
See the schematics, Mr. Boxton. I've tried to map out how the Arca works. If my theory is correct, we're just scratching the surface of what this thing can
I
do.
should probably put
and
that
so
on.
is the Enforcer.
If there is, hopefully.
Look, doesn't
Hopefully I'm
it
not
seem
doing
like
this.
the Arca can actually store anima?
Yes. Anyways, right?
Really? I got it right. I bet you had a similar theory, didn't you?
No?
I knew it! The Arca can store anima! Remarkable! Fig, that wooden wimp is too scared to use it. I think we can do great things with the Arca. Are we on the same page, Mr. Boxton?
Yeah?
Of course, a seasoned veteran such as yourself can recognize an opportunity when he sees it. Hey, you! Plumage! No snooping around. Stay. Did you hear me?
Oh, of course not. I understand. Say, why don't you...
Oh, yes, I think you'll like this. My other theory is that the Arca could be among the very first crystals in Yes, it makes sense, doesn't it? To think that I might have some kind of cornerstone to our existence in my possession. Hey, what's going on? I thought I told you no snooping around. You sneaky feather duster.
Can you come back here?
There! That sly little forger. Sorry about this, Mr. Boxton.
Can you come back down here, please?
Yes, I'm on my way.
Come on, hurry up.
We're here, now what is it? Why did you? You lured me down here, didn't you? You want the Arca for yourself.
So dramatic.
No, that's absurd. I'm sorry, Mr. Boxton, but I am surrounded by forgotlings who lust for power and can't be trusted.
Why does he have such troubles opening that door?
What?
Excuse you, am I done?
No! No! It's gone! No! That was my last chance! I'm finished! This is it! I'm done for!
Okay, and are we done with this so I can go leave now, please?
I'll find that thief and make him pay!
You done? Okay, bye. I'm just gonna leave too. And I leave, please.
Has anyone seen the Enforcer? Or that sly little quill?
No, but I'm gonna make my skedaddly adventures. Goodbye. No, this is the wrong place. I need to go down the stairs? I think? Honestly, I do not remember. Well, go down the stairs. Come on. The fuck aren't you walking down the stairs? Don't I need to go down these stairs? I guess I can't. Never mind, let me go all the way around then. Can I run in this state? Fuck, why can't I walk down? Okay. What do you want me to do? What the fuck? I think it's being a little buggy because I'm supposed to be able to go down the stairs. Come on. Okay. Oh, right, I need to go through here. That's what I need to do.
Who goes there? Oh, good
Yes,
day to you,
excuse
sire.
me,
May I
sire.
inquire about your errand? Thank you. Then what is your errand?
Wait.
Say no more, I understand. How bad is the situation?
Terrible. Terrible.
It is even worse than I thought. I must spring into action. Fear not, help is on the way.
This was the right place to go, right? I think. I don't remember going through this. Come on. Okay, yeah, this was the right place. Come on. I'd like to leave now. I I went to this way first. And we went to the middle? Maybe? Oh, ooh, this is where you find a memento. Cool. Let's pick it up. Regarding sewer construction? Dear Mr. Struck, I understand that the designs for your sewage system have been approved and you have started construction. I must, however, bring an urgent matter to your attention. No digging is to be done on the west side of the foundation of the plant. I'm conducting a geological dig there, and I expect to find some interesting finds that can teach me about the past of this land. Please confirm the reception of this letter. Done to the west, so potentially that's where the cave is? Maybe? Because he said geological dig? Meh? Potentially so? Well, I got to learn a little bit more. Let's see, gotta go this way? Maybe? Through this door? Hey, we found our way. Let's go up into the air. Away we go. We're on land again.
Where is he?
Don't worry, he'll be here. You just have to pass out first and then he'll come to you soon.
He promised he'd be here.
Relax. I mean, how long has it been? Not very long. Yes, you'll start to crystallize. But don't worry, you won't die. Not yet.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Proceed past this again. Continue. Oh yeah, we have to open our eyes. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Click on your face.
And oh, thank goodness.
Where were you? I should still you. Let's be nice.
I waited and waited.
I'm so getting out proved harder than I thought.
Why are you?
I told you. I believe in you.
That's what Master...
I know, but I'm confident you will succeed.
The plant?
Let's call it the...
I don't see...
It's important.
I'm not sure what you're up to, but you...
Are you on...
Blanket is... I don't know.
Come with me.
So we have to go to the plant now, which we have to destroy it. Save me, yep.
Follow me, Anne.
So now it's confusing having this question of should I trust him since I played through it. He's clearly on the good side. But I guess if you play through like the evil way, he'd be seen very mischievous and mistrusting. But since I'm going passive route, he's seen as very good and not a problem. You want me
this way, Anne.
over there? Okay. Onwards. Whee! Oh, because we're gonna be at the mirror. Can I just avoid the mirror altogether?
Have you been here before?
No, I've never been all the way out. I should call Master Bunk.
That's not a...
But can't I just skip the
Why
call?
don't you call him after I've shown you?
Can I just skip it? Can I just skip it? I'd rather not call him. Because I already know what route I'm taking. Fine, we'll talk to him.
Anne, are you alright?
Yes, we're alright.
sorry,
You're
I
just
didn't-
a scummy old man who wants to live for
Checkpoint 7. What are you doing
memory's
out
sake.
there?
I know, Master. I'm sorry. You wouldn't believe what happened to me.
Chief Inspector Magnum told me you are hunting
I followed him.
Right,
sewers.
right, blah,
I
blah.
want you home immediately, Anne. Struck.
Almost caught. I can't come home now.
I can't come home now, Matt.
What are you?
Not hiding. I Can't tell you?
I'm sorry, Master. I can't.
I want you home.
What's it?
What?
What's...
You know about the plant.
I need...
Come home, man.
He could have just answered, I'll come home. What are you hiding?
Tell me what's at the plant.
I will not tolerate it.
Goodbye, Matt.
Wait. Be careful if you meet Fig.
Yes,
Remember.
Master Banku? Hello?
Well, I mean, I honestly don't think Fig intentionally cut it.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this service car running.
I called Master Banku, but a sudden anima outage cut the transmission. Do you know anything about that?
What's that?
All I wanted...
I was just making sure.
I mean, it makes sense stuff would be breaking right now since machinery is faulty. Alright, I'm sorry, or it's hard to believe. No, we're gonna be trusting again.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Did you cut it? No, let's just get going.
Just get going.
Of course.
Next playthrough, I'll be more accusatory to him.
So, what do you do for fun?
What?
You know, when you're not out enforcing.
Why are you asking me that?
I just want to get to know you better.
I train
I
at the
do
watchtower.
like that they put
You know,
this
jumping,
conversation
climbing.
into it.
Staying in shape is good. I'm partial to fencing myself. I'm not very good at it. I once accidentally stabbed my teacher. To be fair, she was a dummy.
So are you.
Touché. So what else do you do?
I collect things.
What kind of things?
Things that catch my eye. Things that feel nice when I hold them.
See? We already know each other a little better.
I have to admit, you're not all bad.
Why, thank you. Great, Madame Enforcer.
So, Fig, what's with the wig?
The what? I'm not... It's not a...
It's a wig. I know you lost one at Central Station, and you replaced that.
So, you found one of my many dark secrets. Yes, I wear a wig. That doesn't make me a bad forgotling.
Not at all.
In fact, it provides me with a certain charisma.
Oh, I agree.
It's so funny that they have the thing about wigs.
Let's not talk about that.
Then again, he would look a little weirder without even hair on top of his head. And Yuri has a face on his torso. Proportionally wise, I guess they didn't want him to be too animate object looking. Are we almost there? Because I think we've run out of dialogue. Oh, there we go. Perfect timing.
Fig?
Yeah?
You remember the ether, don't you?
Well, the whole ether business is a little different when you're a forgotling.
I am a forgotling.
Yeah.
In the ether, forgotling has a single purpose. The form we're given. I was a posing doll. A simple job. In the ether, that's all I could be. Down here, I can be who I want to be.
But all forgotlings here long to return to the ether.
If you don't realize you can be anything but a teapot, you'll never try to be anything but a teapot.
Once I reach the ether, I'll know who I want to be.
When I first arrived here, I had no clue who I was or my purpose. Actually, for a long time I was on Banku's side.
You're serious?
Returning to the ether may not magically make you realize who you can be.
Yeah, good point. I mean, and anything she learned really in this world won't be able to be applied.
We don't have to sneak in. I'm the enforcer.
And to them.
Good point.
Yeah. Come on. Where are you hopping off to? That was not a smart thing to do. Go through the pipes. Crawl, crawl, crawl. I guess this is actually going to take me a bit longer to play. Because even with the story dialogue, it's still kind of a long game, which am happy with. But it does mean I can't play it in one successful session. Because I do know I get distracted. That is one terrible trait of mine. But even because I just have a long list of games I want to play, so kind of hard to focus for that long. But I do want to get all these endings. Alright, I need to go fiddle with that thing before I come over here. Aw to me. Need to dip that. And then we'll go through here. No, I need to go up the ladder. Right. Scooty-doo.
This must be where the prisoners sleep.
The workers sleep here. Well, those who get to sleep.
Oh, we made another save. So, that sounds like a good cue for me, because I do still need to get ready for work. Take care of all the dogs. And drink some more water. But I am trying to do the pacifist route. So far, I don't know if that one little choice about the mirror is going to complicate it. Because later on when we fight Tink was there when the mirror thing was going on, so hopefully I don't have to distill Tink because that would ruin my passive playthrough. So we'll cross our fingers. Hopefully compromising didn't ruin the ending, because I didn't distill anyone else. Dilly's alive, Pack's alive, Sec's alive, Magnum's alive, Amp's alive, Big's alive, Bulb's alive, Tiffany's alive. Yeah. So let's pause here because it's saved. I can go back to the menu. I could go see what's on the bridge. Okay, so we're on the inside of the plant. Okay. Can you change anything? Nope. Okay. We can stop playing here. I can charge my stuff so it's ready for later, because I know I can play later after I'm done with work, since the wonderful likelihood that I actually don't have to be super responsible today and I can just do my work, leave, go home. That would be nice. Well, let's see. I have 54% of all the trophies now. Yay! Dum, dum, dum. Oh yeah. Did I ever look at the sale? I do need to look at that. No. Because I already have plenty of games. I still need to finish Massage. Fucking shit. Because we're only at 27% of the progress for the trophies. We just freaking finished up Lucy's chapter with the freaking jaw. That was a wild ass ride. It's playing Shadowbringers, but I'm mainly playing that for myself so I can figure out how to play it. Why, yes, I've shown some of it, but I'm mostly playing this on my own time because I've just really enjoyed the series. I have Genshin, but I'm still like at the beginning, so who knows when I'm gonna pick it up again. I've been till dawn because I want to get all the trophies. Still playing Sakura Wars, but again, playing it for myself. I don't know when I'm ever gonna finish this game. It is a long process. And I picked up both of these, which I do want to start streaming this one so I can see how the choices come out. Clearly I'm just playing this for myself because it was fun. It's a nice little beat 'em up game. Playing that for myself. And what else am I gonna play soon? That, playing for myself. I can be embarrassing and play Apex on stream, but oh my goodness, I do not know how to shoot in this game very well. but I will learn eventually with practice and time. Near started it, but I'm just taking my time because I don't want to keep dying. Oh yeah, I have Tomb Raider, good point. I forgot I picked that up. And I have Tokyo Xanadu, which is really fun. I like the story. What else do I have? Freaking Sentinels games, I'm gonna be excited to play that. After Party was actually really fun. I like the choice system, and even just how it was freaking designed. I do want to play this. I mean, this was free, and it has zombies. Ooh. I don't know. Eventually, I will play it. And I think this was the new game that came out, the First Class Trouble. Like, I thought it kind of looked like that. What is it? The Phantom Phobia, whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know what it is, really. I just picked it up because it was free. There's the Horizon game. I'll finally actually play it because saw my ex play it, but I never got to pick it up, so this is my chance to play it, so yay. I think I can play Indigo on stream, so that would be a fun thing to play. Journey would be fun. That would be a nice soothing time. This looks like fun. Might as well. Have no idea what this is, but it's there. Have a good time causing war. You wouldn't try this out. Don't know how well I'm gonna do. Hey, this would be exciting to pick up. And obviously we have Ni no Kuni in the roster of games to play, but not quite yet. It's there in the list. And I have my Shadow of Colossus. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun to play. We can look at some art. And I can always pick up that Lacrimos again. It was a really fun time playing that, but I played it on normal mode, so I could try it on the nightmare or hard mode or whatever they call it, and see how well I do at it this time. Because it wasn't too difficult because I was able to grind out my level and get really good equipment quickly. But if I'm on the difficult mode, maybe there's actually some more challenge I need to put into it, which will be exciting. Obviously, I want to play Root Letter, I want to be a detective, I want to investigate. And Memories, that was a fun game as well. Only played it on normal, so play it on the challenge mode and see how that goes. And I don't think there's anything else to report today. We have finished up on everything, and it's 2. Hey, work is soon. Ah! That's how I feel. Scream into the void. But work pays for the bills. I don't need this anymore. I can leave that screen. Can I go to this one? I can be on this screen. You can see the new dimensions of the hearts I decided to put tonight. Just realized the white heart on this side is slightly smaller than the rest of the hearts that I can see. For some reason, the blue and purple hearts are randomly one size too big. That's bothering me, but am I going to go fix it? No, even though 2 seconds and this could be fixed. But apparently that's what I'm going for. Chaos and clutter. Yay! Which, who knows? I might actually go and get professional looking overlays at some point. Because, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of freaking people making very pretty art for streaming, and it's tempting. But unless I figure out how to make it all uniform, it would just look very messy and cluttered. So let me just save myself that and not do it, or else I will be cringing on the inside. I should do actually another mental health review. since, what was it, the last one was 2 weeks? 2 weeks now. That way I can update and reflect again, and if anyone wants to do any mental health on the following Monday that comes up, it'd be a good time to, what is the word, decompress, express one of those words. Gooberish. Oh yeah, and I do need to play more of the Switch games, because I do want to finish up Tokimeki, but I just want to savor the experience. Who knows? If I get through Forgotten Annie tonight, I could always play it, some of that, into the nighttime, because do I need to sleep? Not as much, because me? Do I really want to dream? Do I just want to be awake and do things? Sometimes productivity overranks just relaxing. I don't know. The rambles. But anyways, I think this will be the end of this streamy stream. I got to, what, 2 hours and almost 13 minutes, so short stream. We'll do more later. And have a good day. Goodbye. I just realized my hair is kind of looking froggle poof. Because again, a week and a half ago, I decided to chop a significant amount of my hair, which it definitely looks different now. Because before, it actually was down to my shoulders, so it all scrunched up onto my head now. It looks kind of stupid. But it will grow back, and it will be more healthy. Because again, this is after, what, 3 or 4 years of me just dyeing it, cutting it, styling it, and trying to find what I wanted to do with it. And I'm happy where it is. I would like to just see my actual hair color again. I don't even know what it is. It's a mystery. So, goodbye, and I shall return tonight to play more or ramble. Who knows? Goodbye. Where's the button? I don't know.